Hi people, good evening. Uh, don't ask me what time it is, I don't know. I don't care, I only care about my Father's time, my Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I'm just watching a movie, it's about end time movie, and I see Rihanna go into a burning hole, and I never saw the movie in my life, and that she will play like this. She exactly play the thing I gonna do with her. You understand? She exactly playing the movie like it will be for real. How it will be for real. That's a strange story, huh? End time movie, and I see Rihanna go into a big hole what opens and go into flames and burns. And I told you the story about Rihanna and me. God did show me that I was together with Rihanna and with lots of pop stars behind her. So she is a very high someone. She is not the devil and she is not uh, the Antichrist, but she is something big next to the devil. So, and God did show me this, and they are walking on a climbing mountain thing, and there is this big hole, this made out of fire. And I told Rihanna if she regretted, if she is sorry for all the things she did and she gave to people in a very bad way, that she is with the devil and all these kind of things. I did ask her and she was crying and then we are by this thing I need to throw her in. I told her, do I need to throw you in or will you go? Will you jump yourself? Or else I will kick you in, push you in. And I did ask God also. I saw God coming and I told my Father God, I assure this girl need to go in also. And God nodded yes. He also did not lie, but he did say yes to me and then we come by this big hole with fire here in this world. And yeah, I did ask her, do I need to throw you in or will you go yourself? And she told me, I'm responsible for the things I did and you don't have to push me, I will go in myself. I accept this what I've done, I need to pay for. I told her, yes, we are there, go. And then she jumped in. And then I see this movie and I never saw it in my life before and I think, huh? So she know already what will happen with her. You understand? She did play already in the movie that she will go into this hole. And today, the first time of my life, I see this movie, I see Rihanna play in this movie and go into this hole. Some kind of sinkhole or something, you know. God is preparing everything for this sinkhole to make all over the world. And all the sinkholes together will become one big hole. And all the people who are against God will go in there. But this is the story I told you already many times before, and you will not believe me. I know. But this is how it is. Hell will come on earth. And you people will make it. Almost all of you. There will be a few who will be captured by God. The rest will be captured in a big hole. War everywhere, rape everywhere, problems everywhere, diseases everywhere. This is how you will left behind. With diseases and crazy people who will kill, eat, rape and murder each other. You want this? Because this is the end. That's the end. That's the end for you, and that's the end of time. And that's what I'm warning for. This end time must happen. There is no other way. I did talk with Father God to take you people away all directly right now. He won't do it. You need to go slow. It's the truth, folks. You will go slow. Painful. With diseases and crying. Murdering. Raping. Stealing and lying. This is how you will go. End time, folks. You wish you never been born. I saw it. I saw it all. And it's real. And this is waiting for you. All of you. It's not a story like in the movie. This time it is for real. It really will happen. And it will be your last movie. Oh, I'm only one. I'm warning for you how you need to behave, how you need to talk, how you need to walk, what you need to see, what you need to hear, what you need to learn, how you need to feel. Do it good, folks. It's your last chance. Because these are the things I saw. And these are the things really must happen. Like the storm I saw come to Holland with snow. So will it be in the end of time. The same things I see now are the same things what will happen later. So I'm warning you. I'm telling you the truth. And many Dutch people will listen to me and will understand that I am the truth. Because I walk with the truth. I don't know any better. For this is it, folks. This is it. He was the only one I need. He was the only one I could get. He's the only one I want. He's my only way. And I did go to churches, and I told the churches, do you love God? And all these people did say, we do love God. And then I did say, if you love God, why don't you do what God said? And the people start to think and talk to me like, what do you mean? You're building a house of the devil. You go inside on Sunday. You start to worship something what is so evil, so dark. Why do you not worship my Father? Why you go on Sunday? Why not every day? No, Sunday, that is the day of God. That is one day, and the rest of the week we do what we like. But one day is specially for God. And God is saying, what are you people doing? You come to me on Sunday and the rest of the week you do disgustable things. I'm a child of God, folks. There will be no day that I will not love God. Every day I live now. When the day did come that God did touch me, this was the day I did give all to Him, everything. All I did like, I give it away. Now you do the same, and you will be safe. If you do not listen to me, then you will be forgotten. And in God's name, kick it away. You will be lost forever. God will not care about you anymore. He's done with this. The day he comes is the day he will tell you. He will come screaming. And crying. Because he knows very well he did lose his people. And I am telling you folks, here on earth, he did lose everything. In heaven he did lose half of it. But here on earth, he did lose everything. Everything he was proud of. He did lose it all. So my Father God, you can see him like a loser. That's the way it is, folks. God did lose. He did lose beautiful things called people. He did lose you all. That was not the meaning. It was the meaning that there will be heaven on earth. Instead of this, you will create hell on earth. It is what you people will do. And for God's sake, you are one big family. It doesn't matter what color, what you are. You are one big family and need to behave as a big family. Do you behave as a big family? You tell me, folks. Do you behave as a big family? Can you love each other? Can you help each other? Can you share? Can you learn each other? Can you listen to each other? Or will you kill each other? Lie to each other? Steal from each other? Rape each other? That's why I took my hands off of you folks. You do not belong to me. And I am happy that I do not belong to you anymore. In my eyes, you are all gone already. I only do have something with a father I call my father, and I can call him my father because he is my father. But with you people, I am done. I am definitely done. You know, I did buy Chinese food today, and I go inside, and a woman come to me. First she gave me less money, so I tell her, you did miscalculate. And then she told me, oh yeah, sorry. I told her, do you try to steal from me? She told me, no, we are talking and then I forget. I told her, oh, yeah. Okay. Then the next story come. She tell me, watch out for the weather. I was sick and all these kind of things, you know, and I don't want you to become sick. And I want to tell her, then don't tell me a sick story. It makes me sick. But I keep my mouth shut. Because people will never understand if I talk like this. What I mean. And this is an example why I want to be alone. People like you make me sick. With your stories and your foundings and your things and your talking and your thinking and your laughing and all these kind of things. Your behaviors, and it makes me sick. Really sick. That's why I'm alone. I go out, I buy my food, I buy my drinks. I also did see nice brown people screaming at me, "Hi friend, how's it going?" And I told them, yeah, I'm okay, man, brothers. And then I go on, you know. That's nice. That's love. This love did come from brown people. You understand? But we are all family. We are one big family. And we are the fish in this school. Behave like fish. Because if you will become a fish on the dry land, it will become much difficult to breathe. Difficulter. More difficult to breathe. Think about this, because I see you as a school of fish. And you are a school of fish. And you all know it very well, that you are this one school of fish. One big family of fish. When God did come, he told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. So God see you like fish. He did not say, drag the people to the sea, for you are the fish in me. No, he did say, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. Keep it in mind, folks. This is how God sees you. You are the fish. A big school of fish here in this world. We call this fish at school a family. One big family. It's like a school of fish. It's a family. They belong to each other, like you belong to each other, but you misbehave in some kind of way. You don't want that family. So white people who do not like brown people, you white people don't go in the sun when the sun is shining, because you will become brown like them. I hope you get it, folks. I hope you understand what I mean. It's important to know. You are one big family of fish. And this called the school. And that's why I told you, this is your learning school. Here you will learn how to behave next to my Father. Because good behavior is needed. It makes my Father happy. Anything what got nothing to do with it, you better forget God directly. He takes his hands off of you. He's finished with you. One step in misbehavior. And you better forget God. You start to drink, forget God. You do something wrong, you do it to the people and you do it to yourself. Forget God. Ask God nothing. You know, if I was a slave of drinking and smoking and all this kind of shit, I will never dare to ask my Father if he can heal me. Because I did do it myself. When God will heal me out of himself and I ask him nothing, it's okay. But I will never ask my Father God. Like if I make myself sick, I never will ask my Father God to heal me. Because I did make myself sick. I cannot ask. I need to take care of myself, you understand? And everything I get from God, that will be nice. But I will never ask a thing. If I am hungry and thirsty, people need to see me that I am hungry and thirsty. They will give me food. If people will not give me, then God will come. And He will give me a filled up stomach without food. This is how you can walk with God. This is the feeling He can give you. That you did eat so much that you are filled up and you are not hungry again. But you eat nothing. Did you know? This is when you walk with God. Things gonna happen you will not understand. And I'm telling you those things, and you will never get it. You will never understand it. You need to feel it yourself, and then you will understand what this boy is all telling is true. I'm telling you it's true, but you need to figure it out yourself. And you only can figure this out, these stories, if you know my Father. I can tell you lots of stories, but if you do not know my Father, you will not know me, you will not know my stories, and you will not understand my stories. And you never will understand God, because God is more difficult to talk with than anyone else. That's why He will give you a lack of knowledge, so that you will understand your Father. Without this knowledge, you cannot speak with God. You cannot go with God. You can even not speak in this world. You need some knowledge of God. You need some love of God. And then you can bring it to the people. I did not go from myself, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go to the internet and start to talk about God because I love Him so much. No, I did not do it. But there are many folks like this into people I see. And despicable in God's eyes. But I think they do it good. But they saw it all wrong. If you lie to God, it's not good. And I can tell you who these people are. These people are people who think that they can talk about God and bring their money in their pockets. From you. People who do not have too much, but want to give out of love. And these people who talk about God will get your money. They love your money. They buy big houses and they lie more to buy more things. And you people are blind and nice for the people who are not blind. and you will give them big houses, big cars, big money. And the knowledge to know how great they are. They tell you things like, the world will go down. They are right. They are right. Listen to them. They are right. But don't give them ever money again. I want you to stop this. Everybody who asks money to you, these are not children of God. Because God's children are without money. And within knowledge and love. So if you see ever or hear ever a man or boy talking like me, and you see on the end of the story PayPal, or Real, bank accounts coming, and they ask money, then know that these are money wolves. I call them also the wolves in sheep clothes. They try to get on my father's back the money in his story. They know his stories and they tell it to you for money. Like you go to a doctor and you need to pay the doctor for the things he do with you. You know what I will say? I know a better doctor than you. He don't ask money. He even will give me and fill up my stomach. Do you know who this doctor is? I will say this to a doctor. And the doctor will not understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Jesus. He is that doctor. He declared everything without money. He did not like money. And he will fill up your stomach if you are hungry and thirsty. So know how clever I did become when God did come to me. If people from high ranking tell me something, I burn them to the floor. I do it with talking. And you definitely will lose. You will lose from a child of God. There was also a high-ranking guy with many people around me, and because a girlfriend of mine will be taken away because she was walking in her underwear in her own house. And I was inside there, and this man started to shout at me, and I told him, "You better be quiet, for you do not know who I am." And he became quiet. And everybody became quiet inside that house where I was. Some people are shocked that I was there. They never saw it come. But they directly understand the feeling I give them, that it will push them away from me. So the man told the girl who will be taken away, "Yeah, you did walk in your underwear." And I told the man, "In her own house." So I tell the man, "So if I'm walking in my own house, naked, is that my problem? Am I crazy? Or do you watch too much to the story?" May she not walk in her underwear in her own house. And he told me, "Yes, she may do this." I told him, "Go to the internet and look what girls do those days." And the man became quiet. I told the man, "You need to take those people who go to the internet and show themselves from head to toe in underwear, mister. You got a lot of crazy people to take. But a girl who walk in her own house without a camera, do you have still something to say?" And the man was like, his mouth was nailed. He could say nothing anymore. It was finished. I was done with this man. And I'm just an easy talker. I told him this story, and he became quiet. He did step up, and he did go away from me. I did stand up, and I did give him a hand, and he did give me a hand, and he did look at me, and I did look at him. And he did understand what I did say there in that house. So folks, you can walk naked in your own house, as long you do not have a camera on you, so that the whole world will know what you do. Then there is no problem. When there is a camera involved, you are wrong. It's like a friend of mine is standing in the, take a shower, or is in another room, and she has masturbation with herself, and I come in this room, then this is my fault. Because she thought she is completely alone and she can play with herself. If I come there and I look and all these kind of things, then this is my fault. Then I only can tell her, oh, I'm sorry, I did not know, I'm sorry. And you directly close the door. But you did found it already. You understand? You saw it already, so she is ashamed. So when you do have people in your house, knock before you go in. Because you don't know what this one is doing. And privacy is a very important thing in that matter. I saw many of these kind of things. That people that masturbate and play with themselves, but on a lonely place, secret. And someone come in, then it's not the fault of this girl who play with herself, but it's the fault of the one who do come in. He did not knock. He did not tell her, can I come in? Or privacy is very important. I did never think about this when I did have guests in my house. But if I did know everything, then definitely I did everything better than I did before. Then I did it like it has to be. Like God exactly wanted. Now God showed me all the things. I was 48 when this did start. This is my learning school, and I learn very quickly, and I will be very quiet and give a listening ear to God. And this is how I become rich. In the knowledge. A little bit of knowledge I did get from God. No one can talk to me. Really no one. Because they never will win. From the talking they want to win from. It will not happen, folks. You will not win from me. Never. For I will not win from God. But you will not win from me. Because I do have the best master. The best teacher. The best father. So if I will lose from these human beings here on earth, then my teaching was not good. That's why you never will win. And it's not important if I will lose or win. But it's easy, folks. You never can win. You see me walking and you will see me walking and you will see that I do different things than you. And you will think, how does he dare to do this? Because for you it's normal not to do. And for me it's normal to do. Because I'm different than you. I go between the line. And you go behind the line. And you stay behind the line. So many people, 7 billion people is standing behind the line. And I go over it. I am the only one you will see go over the line. And that is what makes you different from me. If you see one man go over the line, then you will understand this man would go over the line. Got nothing to do with you at all. You understand? So I draw a line for you, I go over it, but you will stay behind that line. You are not capable to go over the line. You do not dare. So who will fight with the devil? Who dare? You don't dare, because you will stand behind the line. And you will stay there. And if the big man tell you to jump, you will jump. And if this big man say, now you can come over this line, then you will go over that line. But also scared, go over this line. So you are all lined up. Like puppets. And I will cross the line. Me. Me and only me. Not you. Me. Because I need to cross the line. I'm built to go over that line. And you all will be lined up behind me. You will go nowhere. You listen to this one wizard. And to his children. I see you people do it right now. You are behind the line. I cross the line. When Trump is standing for my door now, you will hear me speak. You don't dare to speak that way. You understand? For me, he is not much in my eyes. He can say whatever he wants. But he never can do what I do. He never can say what I say. He never will feel what I feel. He also never will hear and see what I hear and see. For that's my job. I am here to see, and to know, and to hear, and to feel, and to give. and I will cross the line. And I will be the only one. And we are with many fish, but not one fish will dare to come with me and cross the red line. I will stay alone. I will stand alone. And you will not dare to follow me. A child of God who loves you all, you will leave him alone. You will leave him behind. Like you did before. Or your ancestors. Jesus did make from a blind man a murderer, and it became his murderer. Did you know, folks? The people who he did heal, did kill him. That's a sad story, eh? You help someone, so you give a finger to help someone, and they rip off your arm. They're ready to kill you. This is the only story I know I can tell about Jesus Christ. This did exactly happen to him. He was a nice guy. He did help the people. He did give them food, knowledge, drinks, love. He did heal them from blindness. And craziness and death. But the same people who did open their eyes did kill Jesus Christ. They did not cry. And they did not say, "No!" They did stand there with a big force. "Kill him! For now I can see. And now I can hear." I'm a child of God. And I am definitely against this story. I want to crush you, folks. I am here definitely to take you away. And if I will have the power, I will do it. I will react like God. As it is on earth, so will it not be in heaven. As it is in heaven, it will not be so on earth. Remember these two things. One more time, folks. As it be in heaven, so will it not be on earth. As it be on earth, so will it not be in heaven. And never, ever forget this. But it also will be as above, so below. And so below is going on right now. The stories, what's standing in the stars. These are the stories the stars telling you below.